I just remember dumb things like we would play with this girl that was in the.
All right, we don't need to hear about girly girl. All right, so we'll get over to here and see what.
On the brink of thinking that I was going to have to go to a psychiatric hospital. I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating.
He was on the brink of thinking he was going to have to go to a psychiatric hospital. Okay?
It was that bad. I was pacing around in my living room, not knowing what to do.
You're never on the brink of thinking you need to go to a psychiatric hospital, and a video game fixes all of that. That never fucking happens. Trust me.
Because I.
Okay, a few comments. So, Rich has said he's been quite honest and open, and he's basically said, look, I probably got to the point where I was very unwell and I thought that I should get help. And he's used this example of going to a psychiatric hospital. Now, as most people who don't understand anything about mental illness or who don't work in the mental health industry, most people, when they think of mental health, or if they think that they are in a bad way, they suddenly think, God, I need to go and get myself committed. And that is really a symptom of panic and anxiety. And most people who think to themselves, oh, I should go to a mental health hospital, are actually okay. Because in mental health, there is this phenomenon called insight. And people who are very seriously unwell don't have insight. And that is the reason why they need to be committed. So, Rich touch wood, although again, I don't want to stand in authority because I wasn't there. Although he was probably in a funk and wasn't very happy and was quite depressed and wasn't living in a very good state, he was probably quite far away from being in a situation where he needed to be committed, which is a good thing. Obviously, we don't want anything bad to happen to him. Now, there's this comment where Killer has said, if you think that you are now at the point where you need to go to a mental health hospital, a psychiatric hospital, and a video game saves you from that, that never happens. But as we've just said a moment ago, Rich probably wasn't really at the point where he needed to go to a mental health hospital, because that's not really how mental health works. You have to be pretty far gone, to be honest with you, to be committed. Even to the point where you go in voluntarily. I mean, again, there needs to kind of be a reason to admit you. But, I mean, if Rich said that he was able to distract himself and use Halo 3, or any other game, to help him, I don't understand how you can kind of sit in judgment and say that that didn't help. And also, again, just to kind of go over what I said again before, I think you're just coming across as somebody who doesn't understand empathy, Killer. I think really what we should probably be doing is saying, I don't know, this is one person's account of their life, and you just either do what a lot of people in the comment section do, which is they kind of have this cathartic response where they just go, well, look, actually, this is bullshit. Or they are sympathetic. And to be honest with you, the people who shout bullshit are not in a position to know whether or not that's the case. So there's not really any point in making that comment.